Yo, what's up guys? Andre here. Welcome to another video. This video is going to be versus Haven. Now, I'm still using my fast dirt deck. I wasn't expecting to win twice in a row because as you can see, I have lost a lot today. So many games. Just because a few of them, all the Dragon games were all like instant concedes, so that kind of like inflates the amount of losses I've had this session. However, the ones where I did lose, the ones where I actually, played out the game and I lost, it was usually maybe like a misplay here, or just like, yeah, the majority of it was from actual, I guess, like, somewhat misplays, and then like one game, it just came down to I didn't have a heal, and I knew exactly what he had, and I tried to play around it, but I couldn't play around it all the way, and I lost. But this game is going to be versus Haven. Now this game is going to show you how using your silver bullet cards in the way that they didn't like expect to use them can somehow like win you games. Alright, so he's Haven. I go ahead and toss back my Professor to get double Goblin Mage and one Levi. This is nice. I have a turn 2, turn 3, a turn 4, turn 5, and turn 6 play all from this. I get the Scrapper and Smelter, which has been testing out really well, just because like a really flexible 2 HP wards are actually really strong. Just because if your opponent doesn't have spot removal, then suddenly you can do stuff like stick a Levi on board, and then like the Levi can somehow like make it a turn 5. It's happened before. He does play out the Beastclaw Aria. The Beastclaw Aria gives me no information whatsoever because like he could be Aegis, he could be Seraph, he could be Alana's. Doesn't give me any information whatsoever, just because all of them play Beastclaw. So I do draw the Petrification. Now if he is Seraph, then having this Petrification hand will be very good. However, if he's something like Aegis, then the Petrification has like less values, so I just have to like play it by ear. And I go face, just because like this deck, like you can beat Haven, but like you have such a rough time dealing with Haven if they run any sort of healing at all. Just because like a lot of your damage from this deck, it all has to come from the board. Now you do have triple Levi, you do have triple Master Mage, so that's already like 18 damage. But you're not always going to be able to keep the evols for your Levi, to keep the evols for your for your old man Levi. And then if you don't have the evols for your old man Levi, you only have the 9 damage from the Master Mage, and then like the 4 damage from the Piercing Runes if you can find those. However, I think my list only plays 2, so obviously you're not always going to find those. So you only have maybe like you do have a lot of damage, but you do have to cross the finish line with a creature sticking on board and just racking up that like repetitive damage, just because you're not going to 20-0 someone just from the bird damage alone. It's not happening. So he does play up the Sister Initiate to try to force through his to try to force through his Beastclaw Aria, and because he did that, I now know he's Seraph. However, I also know that I'm gonna be that I cannot give him time to set up the Seraph, so I have to go ahead and just use my Petrification here. Now you might be saying, but if you just hold the Petrification for the Seraph, then they will be fine anyway, right? Nope, incorrect. The reason why is because although he's played with the Sister Initiate, I do not know for sure, is in 150% sure that he's just Seraph. Like he could be Seraph with like Satan or something like that, or like Seraph with Aegis. You might laugh hearing that, but I do know people who are actually decently high in rank who do actually play these things. so I just go ahead and I just banish it. The reason why I banish it is because like this way he's gonna have a difficult time dealing with my board, and he might be forced to use up more combo pieces. He's already used 1 combo piece, and most Seraph lists use about 8 combo pieces, I believe. They use double Sister, triple healing prayer, triple Dogma. So if I can force them out, it's like if I can force out more of these, that'll be a lot better, and a better shape when the Seraph eventually does come down, because I'm most likely not killing him before 8. That's just not happening. So he trades. Then he plays Tina. The Tina kind of fucked me up a little bit. I was not expecting the Tina at all. However, the Tina is fine though, because if he's playing Tina, that means he's probably playing Cudgel, and that also means that to some extent that his deck is diluted, and he has like a lot of non-common pieces in his hand. Additionally, he didn't get the Sacred Plea, so him not having the Sacred Plea was also kind of like what motivated me to want to make this play, just because like he needs to hold at least 4 cards in his hand. He needs to hold the Seraph plus 3 common pieces, as well as answers to whatever I'm doing to him on the board. So I just go ahead and play very, very aggressive here. I can no longer play the board game. All of my creatures just have to go face every single turn as much as possible. He does have second Tina here to kind of fuck me up and put a damper in my plans. However, off the top, I do see Professor. Now with the Professor is going to take my last Evo, and this is going to strand the remaining Levi in my deck to being just a 2/2. However, if my opponent has Themis here, that's good for him. If he doesn't have Themis, he's going to lose. So I just have to make this play in the way I'm making it, just because like he's gonna eventually Themis my board. That's gonna happen, and I'd rather him Themis now versus Themis later. I do get the Dwarf Alchemist off the top, so I can go Alchemist, Cauldron. You want to go Cauldron here because you need draw. Because right now you see that I only have a burn spell, which is 100% going face, and a bunch of reactive sigils. And so here, he goes Scripture, then he goes March Hare's Tea Time. Now, again, because he's already used 1 common piece, and because he hasn't drawn at all from Sacred Plea, we know for a fact that he most likely does not have quadra combo. Sorry, he doesn't have triple combo piece plus Seraph in his hand. He could very easily have the Seraph, but on 29 cards, he most likely has not seen all 4 combo pieces. This is fine for me. So I just go Professor, and now with the Professor, I can set up a 3-turn lethal right now. He's going to play the Seraphim for this because he has to. There's really no world in which he doesn't play this. Now, if I see Halo Golem off the top, I win. But I don't. So I just go ahead and I drop my opponent down to 1. Now, by dropping my opponent down to 1, he's now in a very, very tricky spot because, like, if he doesn't go for combo, he loses. If he goes for a combo, but he doesn't see all of it, like again, he needs to have exactly 3 pieces, or he can have, or if he doesn't have 3 pieces, he can have Themis plus Healing Prayer, and that'll be enough for now. However, if he doesn't have that, if he doesn't have exactly those 2 pieces, he dies. Like if he doesn't have exactly those 2 pieces, or just triple combo piece, and that would say triple Dogma, he dies. And so yeah, he lost. Like, it was really important that I go ahead and I drop everything on his face that turn, because like some people, if you don't go aggressive, some people still think that they can play out a game, and it was important that I let my opponent know that I was very, very serious here, that I was going to kill him, that I had to go ahead and play like the intimidation game. Like, he was either going to kill me that turn or I was going to win. But yeah, so again, it was very, very important that I used the banishment when I did, because I could not let him take the board away from me. And because, like, again, as Rune, or at least as like this variant of Rune, you need a lot of your creatures to be able to hit face at least a few times, just that way it eases up the amount of burn damage that you need from hand in order to close out a game. Because obviously you need, if you do absolutely no burn damage at all, sorry, if you do actually no creature damage at all, you need exactly 8 burn effects from your, sorry, not 8, you need 7 burn effects from your hand in order to close out the game, in which you have to go triple Levi, triple Master Mage, 1 Piercing Rune in order to get your 20 damage. And it's gonna be really rough to assemble all of that, just because like you do have some draw in this deck, but you don't have that much draw in this deck. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I know that kind of rambled a little bit, but it was just really important that I show you guys this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.